Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So today, August 9, 2023, will go down in history as the day credit card debt in the United States hit $1 trillion. So we have a population of 330 million or so. That's about $3,000 per person, but that includes children as well. So I thought I would put that into perspective. So lately, I've been making art out of zinc pennies. Here's a Buddha. And each one of these takes about a roll of pennies to make, about 50 pennies. So $1 trillion of pennies, assuming that they existed, there's not even enough zinc in the world, which gives you an idea of how convoluted our financial system is, that we have a make-believe wealth that, right, if you hold dollars, you're kind of make-believing that you're making a claim on some resources. A bunch of them don't exist, right? That's basically how stupid it is. But imagine you had 2 trillion of these, right? Well, you could line them up side by side. This is about an inch by an inch by an inch, right? You could line up 1,000 of them side by side. And so that would make, well, 1,000 inches is about 80 some feet, right? So about a third of the way across a football field. You could line 1,000 this way, 1,000 that way, right? So right now you got something that's sitting in the middle of the football field, right? And then it would be 2 million high. I'll let you think about how tall that is. You got a stack of Buddha sitting in the middle of a football field, and it extends about halfway to outer space. Outer space begins roughly 62 miles overhead, and this thing would extend about halfway to outer space in the middle of a football field, right? And of course, all the zinc ever mined in human history would not be enough for that, right? But I want to do a calculation to see what all the above ground minerals altogether are worth, right? It's probably a fraction, a very small fraction of the financial system, right? Gives you an idea. Another way you can visualize 1 trillion of these is, imagine I could pour one every second, right? I obviously can't. It takes quite a bit longer just to get the pennies to melt and the mold to get preheated, and then for the zinc to solidify. But I could do one a second. How long would it take to build that whole thing? It takes about 32,000 years. All right, that's our credit card debt visualized. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.